So welcome back to another Unity tutorial. So you've been asking me to make some content on Unity's canvases, especially their scroll rects, which by default look like this. But let's say that you don't want to have one or two items in it, but a whole bunch of them. Or your game does add new items to your inventory at some point. Then you'd have to duplicate your items yourself, like that. But as soon as you have some more of them, your scroll rect won't work anymore. And that's because you have to rescale its content parent manually. But if you do so, all of your items scale with it. So what you'd have to do is to extract them like that, then rescale your content and then reinsert them. But, well, what if you want your player to have some new fruits later on in the game? Then you'd have to do a whole lot of coding, or just to make it look like that. So today all I want to show you is that there's an easier way to do it, and that's by using layout groups and content size fitters. But before we start, please make sure to subscribe if you haven't already. So in Unity, what I just did is to remove my scroll rect again in order to be able to show you everything right from the beginning. So I've got my canvas right here that does render onto my camera and does also scale with it. And now I want to create a new scroll view right here. And in my specific case, I want to make it a horizontal scroll view only. So I'm going to disable vertical and delete my vertical scroll bar next. And extend this one at the very end of it. Like that. And now I'm going to add a few images to it for all of my fruits. But I think it's a bit messy to position all of them by myself. So what we're able to do now is set a new layout group. And again, I would like to have a horizontal one today. I want my fruits start in the middle left and make its content a bit more skinny. And now as soon as I add some new fruits to it, you can see that they'll be aligned automatically. But unfortunately, if I want to add some more of them, the ones at the far right are still kind of cut, and they're a bit close to each other as well. So next I want to add some spacing like that. And now that's where the magic comes into play. I'm going to add a content size fitter to make sure that I set horizontal fit to preferred size. And as you can see, the silhouette does already make a good first impression. And now let's take a look at how it looks in action. And finally, that looks pretty awesome. And now later on in the game, I can add as many grapes and as many of whatever these are, perhaps radishes as well. And of course you can make this one a grid layout or whatever you feel like as well. Which, if you're planning to create a game similar to 2-Point Hospital or City Skylines or whatever, might be even more useful for you. And as always, I will upload this demo scene to my Patreon, but don't worry, you'll easily be able to create this scroll view yourself with these fruit sprites that I simply downloaded from Pixabay. And finally, if you're making a 3D game and you're wondering how to texture each side of your cube individually, similar to Minecraft, please check out the video and I'll see you next time.